Show me the Cali. We know it's there. We know it's hiding. Show it to me. No way. Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Bowser Regulation G video, bringing you a Klefki team. We got Klefki here today, folks. If you guys are wondering what Klefki does, it does exactly what you think it does. Sets up light screen, has prankster, sets up reflect, clicks T-wave on everything that it sees, and goes for foul play. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Kevin, why not just use a Grimmsnarl? And I might be repeating myself. Steel and Fairy is a lot better typing than Grimmsnarl. Yes, Klefki doesn't have the same offensive stats as Grimmsnarl, but it is defensively still decent enough, right? And I think it actually does fit well on a rain team, better than a Grimmsnarl would, for example, because I think Grimmsnarl doesn't take benefit from being a steel type and then being in the rain and then not being weak to fire anymore. Klefki does. So I like that there's a little bit of synergy there with the Ogre. Speaking of Ogre, Assault Vested Ogre with Grass Terra, just to be that much more defensive. And this team is actually a very defensive team. As we get into the rest of the Pokemon, they all mesh very well. And I really like this team because there's so much synergy here through and through. Now, with the Ogre, we're doing Assault Vested stuff with Water Spout, Thunder, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. The cool thing about this Ogre is that this Ogre is very slow. It's actually EV'd to be slower than the Wo-Chen. So the Wo-Chen can actually Palm Puff it back to as much HP as it needs to really get those high maximum damage Water Spouts in. As I said before, this team is very low damage. The two heaviest hitters on the team are Kyogre and Archaludon, so making sure they are healthy and they are set up is very important. And the light screen plus the reflect on top of an Assault Vested Ogre and sitting next to a Wo-Chen, like, how are you doing damage to Ogre? You're not, eventually, because the Wo-Chen's going to lower their attack. The Assault Vest is going to lower their special attack, or it's going to raise your special defense. And then Light Screen does both of those things. So you just have so many stats helping this Ogre out to keep it as alive as long as possible. Speaking about staying alive, we're going to go to the Pokemon that doesn't. We have the Final Gambit Annihilate here with Final Gambit, of course, just as a cheeky way to get rid of those Pokemon that really give Ogre a hard time. Get rid of those Miraidons, get rid of those Koraidons, get rid of those restricted Pokemon that for some reason have less HP than Annihilate. Also, instead of beating up this Annihilate, we actually have beat up on this Annihilate so that we can beat up our Archaludon. Yes, Archaludon does have Rocky Helmet, so if you're going to beat up your Archaludon, it has to be like a last-minute ditch effort that you like really need this defense and you have no other play. But you do have that option to beat up your own Archaludon and then just start body pressing things. So that's neat and nice from Archaludon. Obviously, Archaludon also does prosper from the rain by having Electro Shot. And then last but not least, we have the Gothitelle to lock people in. Has safety goggles so the Amogus doesn't hurt you. Psychic Noise, Heal, Pulse, Taunt, and Fake Out. It's there to just kind of be a nuisance. It's there to keep the bad Pokemon on the field and then force your opponent to stay in so that you can just keep water spouting them and pollen puffing and etc, etc. You can just keep hurting them. If they can't switch into their defensive Pokemon, you eventually just knock them out. That's the whole thought process. Anyway, this is a Klefki video, and I'm excited to play Klefki. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I know it's just a set of keys, but I think it's funny. I liked it from Generation 6. Saucy Heemdug is the creator of this team, so thank you so much, Saucy, for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Remember, if you guys want to post the team on the Discord, we're taking Regulation H stuff right now. Go ahead, join the Discord, post it there. Also, check out our Patreon if you want some more VGC stuff. Anyway, y'all excited to see the keys in action? Hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on through today's video. Rain v Sun and Sun Hard Trick Room. Alright. I mean, this isn't great for us. Klefki unfortunately has to deal with a Frigiraffe, which does have anti-priority. I mean, I could still set up my dual screens and go from there. It's always a plan. I think what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to bring Annihilate, just in case I could stop a Trick Room just that easily. I'm going to bring a Klefki. I got Ogre in the back. And then what? Psychic Noise, Heal, Pulse, Taunt. Alright, so I don't have Trick Room on this set. This set is pretty much just to stop Trick Room. So I guess I should just leave it at that, huh? Hold on. Yeah. Annihilate and Gaslight over here with... Okay, I'm relying a lot on my Ogre to do all of the damage if I do this. That's a little risky if they bring the Ogre Pond, though, which they definitely will. Let me go with my initial idea. That way I have our child on to at least do something to the ogre pawn. Otherwise, I'm just kind of a sitting duck against the ogre pawn. We don't want that. We don't want to lose the game just because they bring one Pokemon. Right? We definitely don't need that. Teal hair, don't care. Look at you. Never mind. Change their mind. Fridge and Flood are going to be their lead. Big interesting. I think here I have to do everything I can to eliminate the Frigiraffe. So that is what I shall do. Everything in my might, everything in my power has to go to targeting this Frigiraffe, stopping a potential Trick Room. I'll deal with the Fluttermane later. Fluttermane could also be the setter themselves. But it's not like Fluttermane's gonna do any damage to my Klefki. Alright, big old damage. Gonna leave it at nearly 1 HP, but Foul Play should finish the rest. And also, getting rid of the Frigiraffe allows me to start T-waving things. No! Citrus Berry? Dang it. I don't think Foul Play does the rest anymore. As they gleam. Yes, it does. Neat. Klefki, stupid! Woo! Foul Play was enough. Wow, I'm honestly legitimately surprised that Foul Play was enough. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Please don't send Ogerpon. No, they wouldn't Trick Room. That means they had to bring more Trick Roomy stuff. They had to bring Calyrex and they had to bring... Dang it. They had to bring you. Honestly... Do I bother making the swap? Or do I just fire one off just to do the damage? I honestly think I just fire one off. Let me set up a light screen too. I'm assault vested in light screen against double special attackers. I'm gonna keep this ogre in for now. I don't think they do enough damage to me to where it warrants me missing my origin pulse. So let's just go for a water spout, even in the sun. See how much damage I can do regardless. Specifically to the Torkoal. They're gonna terrestrialize. Oh, aggressive. Gonna Fairy Terra. Listen, I'll swap out if I have to, but I just hope I don't have to. Light screen's up. Save me from this eruption. Here's a Gleam. AV plus Ogre. We eat. That's doing more to the Klefki. And Spoot. Great damage on the Torkoal. They do go for the eruption. Not gonna do any damage to our Ogre. We'll knock out our Klefki. Alright, we're locked in, unfortunately, to the sun now, though. But overall, if they have two things on the field that don't do damage to my Ogre, that's a good time. That's a real good time. Look at this, I got our child on now. Let's Water Spout. I can Bug Terra so that I'm not I'll still be neutral to Fairy. Actually, I think I'll be resistant to Fairy. Isn't Bug for some reason resistant to Fairy? It's like one of the good things that Bug does. But then I become weak to the Torkoal. Torkoal's not going to KO me though. Could also just protect. Now let me Bug Terra. Let me go for this Fairy. This might be the last shot I get at taking it out, so let's go for it. The only issue that I do see is going up against the Calyrex once the Calyrex comes out on the field. That's going to be a little bit difficult. Thankfully, I'm going to double outspeed it because I was able to stop their Trick Room. So I'll get 2 hits in. I just don't know if that'll be enough. They actually switch over to Shadow Ball on the Ogre. Okay. We're still AV, baby. Here's a Flash Cannon. I should still have enough damage to knock out both these two. Beautiful! This light screen's honestly really helping this Ogre out right now. I was never able to set up the Reflect, but this light screen is working overtime for us. Alright, Torkoal's gone. Flutter's gone. Show me the Cali! We know it's there. We know it's hiding. Show it to me. No way! Alright, well they can't terrestrialize, which is good news. I could go for ice beams. It's not very effective. I could go for thunders. It is effective, but I'm gonna miss them in the sun. I think at this point, my best option is Origin Pulse. And then just Flash Cannon. That is not doing a lot. I did connect Origin Pulse, though. I'm not even bringing them to half. This is bad. Okay, we still hang on. Okay, they can't bring my Archaladon to half either. That's better news. Because Archaladon's going to be my win con here. Let's go for another Origin. Let's go for another Flash Cannon. Keeping it simple, baby. They're tanky on this Calyrex. Even my Archaladon's not doing any damage to it as a super effective move. Origin Pulse loves connecting today. This is what we like to see. 1 HP left on the Calyrex. Whew! We're living at 5, baby. We never need to reflect either. Archaladon's here living at everything. Okay, now I can go for Thunder. Just for funsies. And then Flash Cannon. Battle is canceled. Taking a dub here to start the day with Klefki. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Knocking out for a Giraffe. Setting up the light screen. Essentially winning us the game, right? That light screen is so relevant. Do you know how much more damage would have been dealt to my Ogre if that light screen was never set up by the Fluttermane with Fairy Tale and by the Torkoal in the sun? A lot. On to the next. Overquill. Okay, it's Rain v Rain this time around. That's a little threatening for us. I definitely want to set up screens into them, though. That's a fact, that's for sure. This feels like it's going to be a worm, not worm, snail game. I think we go Keys Ogre. Bring Snail, bring our Archaladon in the back. I would love to bring Annihilate here, but since they have Tailwind, they're going to be outspeeding me, and I'm going to have to, you know, reconsider a lot of that. That Landorus is going to be really annoying for, like, my side of the field in general. I'm pretty much going to have to Grass Tear my Ogre this game. But the problem is I can't do that until I get rid of their Tornadus. Like, low-key. My Klefki is going to probably be everything I need to win the game. Because I'm going to need to click T-Wave on nearly everything I can except Landorus. I'm going to need to set up dual screens. And I'm going to need those dual screens to last forever. Yep. We'll see how that goes. And that Rillaboom, man. That Rillaboom threatens my Kyogre a little too much. Another reason why we have to go for the Grass Terra. Or I hold it and I just swap in my Slug. Or I hold it and I swap in my Archaladon and get the free +2. Or +1. That's a nice little trainer card. They got the angle right. Double Genie lead coming out of my opponent here. Okay. Listen, we keep it simple. You want to lead double Genies? Be my guest. Light screen. Do we Origin or do we Pulse here? I think initially we Spout. I said Pulse, I meant Spout. Yeah, because they're going to Tailwind turn 1. They might just go for my Klefki turn 1 if they really want to do that. But I'm going to make sure this light screen gets set up before they do that. They just go for a Sensei. Okay, so yes, they indirectly go for my Klefki, but they do absolutely no damage to Ogre, baby. Water Spout! Get out of here! Woo! Okay, that's great. That's really good. Big regret coming out of my opponent, I think. They needed a new plan. Ogre literally getting unpunished that whole turn and not even able to knock out a Klefki. Klefki out here eating. Hi, Ogre. Keep in mind they're Tailwinded. And I can't Prankster T-Wave their Overquill. Now, do I set up Reflect or do I go for the T-Wave? Reflect will only help me against this Overquill. I guess I go for Reflect for now. Let's switch to Origin Pulse. We'll force them to work a little bit harder. Oh, they're Acid Spray. Okay. I'm still AV and Assault Vested, though. Yeah, we still eat. Acid Spray, that's a vibe. I guess it makes a little bit of sense. I can see the vision. Origin Pulse still connecting, though. Still doing so much damage to their Overquill. Alright, let's go into Wo-Chen. Let's go into Wo-Chen, and let's see what we could do here. Bomb Puff my Ogre. And then just keep Origin pulsing. Actually, I think I regret the decision in case they Acid Spray me again, but I feel like they're going to Acid Spray my Wo-Chen now. Yeah, I kind of regret that. I should have just attacked. I don't know why I'm not just attacking. I have all of the advantage that I could possibly have right now, and I'm not attacking. I am up 2 Pokemon, or 1 Pokemon. And they got like 1 HP on one of their Overquills. I should just attack here. Yeah, they double Acid Spray. Palm Puff was a mistake. I honestly didn't think they would just keep doing what they're doing. Surprisingly. We live at 12 anyway. Palm Puff was the best play I could have done. Look at this. Give me all my health back. I'm higher HP than I was before. Pollen Puff, best play ever, best VGC player ever. I knew what I was doing, I think. Okay. Let's stop pretending now. This light screen is like really, really severely winning us the game. All right, all that's left. Grass Terra Thunder, good luck. Battle was canceled. Taking another quick little dub in there. Okay, Klefki. I love it. Klefki's doing good. On to the next. All right, this game's gonna be a little difficult, I'll be real. Miraidon does not favor my team. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Thankfully, they have no tail on this side of the field. They do have fake outs and stuff. And I am a Grass Terra, so there is that as well. I think I'm gonna go Annihilate. Annihilate Bleed is gonna be the best way I can get rid of a Miraidon if I see a Miraidon. That's it. Now, as for the remainder of what I bring, I definitely want Ogre somewhere here, believe it or not. And then it's between Archaludon and Spiral. I think I'm choosing Archaludon. No, we're doing Spiral. I think I gotta play the slow game on this one. If I try to compete with Miraidon's speed and Miraidon's damage, I'm not gonna win that. I gotta play the slow game. I have to outlast the Miraidon. I have to do smart swaps. I have to waste its time. I have to burn its Dracos. There's a lot of things I gotta do here. Or I just final Gambit it. I'm gonna try one of those two things. Hopefully one of them works. Now please lead Miraidon. That would be the greatest news. Thank you. I have to go all in on it. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna final Gambit it, and that is all. That is all we're doing. I'm also gonna set up light screen, because why not? While I'm here, you know? If they get a defense boost, not gonna matter soon. Let us light screen. Let us not waste time. Gambit. Gambit, Gambit, Gambit. That is all. I love a Gambit Ape, dude. I hate Miraidon, dude. They saw it coming. They saw it coming. They knew. They Sandsear. I still have a lot of HP in there, honestly. That's not the worst thing ever. I still get to set up dual screens. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep inting my Pokemon off this turn. I'm still crazy. This won't knock it out. I know it won't knock it out. But it'll do nearly enough to knock it. They're also scarfed! Oh my god! Did I not know? I didn't notice that last turn. I should have noticed that last turn. Well, I committed. Huh. Oh boy. This game's gonna be a game. This is definitely gonna be a game. Especially if they're double scarfed. Alright guys, you know what to do. Pray. Good news is my Kyogre legitimately doesn't care about either one of these two. The second I Grass Terra, it's like, what do they do? So we're just gonna Snarl here. Grass Terra, Water Spout. If they feel like Draco Meteoring me, be my guest. They actually withdraw the Lando. They're gonna need it for the Sludge Bomb in the late game. Grimm's gonna have to take a max damage Water Spout though. Be my guest, Grimmy. Be my guest. There's still a way we win this game. I'm still seeing a way we win this game through the reflected and the light screen and all. A Parabolic Charge. Yeah, look how well we ate that. That was a crit on my Ogre. Okay, yeah, I think we're okay. I don't think we knock out the Miraidon on this turn, but I think we're okay. The majority of their health, they got back from their own Grimmsnarl. Okay, now I see why they led what they led. And Spoot. Oh, we're still doing damage to Miraidon. Miraidon still has to worry about us. That was a crit of Miraidon. Good. Alright. At this point, even if we get Sludge Bombed, we don't get knocked out. So that's good enough news for me. I think I have to Pollen Puff myself this turn. Go and switch over to Origin. I haven't missed an Origin yet. Let's do it. Come on. No misses, no misses, no misses. Oh, wrong one. The Parabolic Charge again. This wasn't doing damage last turn. Still not doing damage this turn. We're still in this, man. Even after I fumble that Choice Scarf turn 1, we're still in this. I had the correct 2 Goonies in the back. I could have Water Spouted here if I knew that they weren't going to target the Ogre. Also, I just realized my Slug is faster than my Ogre, so I should always be Pollen Puffing. Oh, I am a very Slogger. Landorus is dropping. Miraidon's still on the field, though. Let's see what their final mon is. Do they not have Draco, or do they just not want to click it? If they click it, they're locked onto it. The hands. The Iron One. They get a free fake out turn on one of these two. It's probably the Ogre. It's definitely the Ogre. Or they're just punching my Wochen. One or the other. I think I'm protecting. And then just Water Spouting this turn. I have a feeling they're just going to Drain Punch. Not going to burn a fake out here. I was wrong. But again, this is fine. They Calm Mind again. No matter all the damage they're about to do to my Ogre, I'm just going to Water Spout him. Electricity finally disappears. That's a lot less damage coming out of both of them. Let's Ruination. Let's Spout. Let's do this, man. We mean business right now. They're going to Terrastalize. Into water. Okay, well, I'm glad I went for Ruination. Means the Iron Hand's going to get a lot more punchies in. They switch over to Gleam. Hurts, but not enough. Here's a Ruination. Let's see if my ogre outspeeds their iron hands. It does. Beautiful. Still not knocking out Miraidon. We're getting really close, though. And we get drain punched. Okay. Okay. They can't parabolic charge anymore. They'll knock out their own dude. Maybe that's what they want. Gonna ice beam Miraidon. Gonna keep it simple. Not gonna miss. They're gonna gleam. Here's a nice beam. Good night, Miraidon. See you later. Maybe next time. And then next turn I could thunder the iron hands and hope it's enough. 132 to 86. I take another drain punch. That's really good. I need my reflect to stay up though. My reflect goes away right now. I might be in trouble. But my light screen should be dropping before my reflect. Oh my rain just went away. Oh brother, wish me luck. Yeah! Come on, man. 1 HP. I got a para. Para. Nope. It's not worth it. It's not worth me going for a thunder again. I just need to hit an or. Do I just need to? Is this water spoutable? I don't think so. Is this ice beamable? I also don't think. Maybe? I'm gonna try. I don't want to miss. Yes, okay, woo! Woo! We're still winning these games, man! Saucy him, dog! What a team! Even after I fumbled turn 1, I didn't pay attention to speed tiers. I didn't pay attention to the landers outspeeding my Annihilate, and it kind of almost cost me the game. I was still able to come back with Ogre under screens next to Wo-Chen. That is nuts. GG's. On to the next. Let's see what this next one has. I like the name Blythe. I think it's a really cool name. Blythe out here with the Clefairy and the Calyrex Shadow. Blythe, even though you have a cool name, rocking an uncool team. Not very cool at all. Blythe. Anyway, what can we do here into them? I think we go keys for sure. I might just go key, ogre, leave the Annihilate behind. Yeah. That all sounds nice and dandy to me, honestly. Bring Spyro, bring our child on. Yeah. Okay. Lock it in. Honestly, I have so much confidence in this team right now that I'm kind of down to do anything. I believe in the keys. I have nothing but the utmost faith in the keys. Okay, Blythe, I liked you for about a minute. Now I'm disappointed in you, Blythe. They're gonna lead Calyrex Rilla? Okay. They mean the biz. But you know what? We got a light screen and we got water spout. And that's all we need. We need a grass terra though, that's for sure. Or do I set up reflect first? I don't know. Nah, light screen. I'm gonna fire off a water spout first. Burning grass terror right away like it's nobody's business. I'm hoping they click nasty plot and fake out turn 1. And I hope they fake out the Klefki for some reason. Because that'll give me a lot of momentum. Oh, they're just gliding. We eat. Light screen's up. Nasty plot. Now they Astral. Okay. We still live Astral. I'm kind of wishing I went for the other one, but it's okay. Damage is still damage, and we'll take it. We'll take it for sure. Let's set up Reflect now. Switch to Origin Pulse. I didn't pay attention to how much health my Klefki had left. Do they get a +1 in Astral Barrage? My Klefki, does my Klefki go down this turn? That's what I'm trying to say. Will they get the +1 after this turn? I wish it would just show me my health right now. Like, come on. I'm getting anxiety. What's my health at, man? Am I okay? Am I in danger? They withdraw the Rillaboom. Okay. Whoever comes in has to take an Origin Pulse. Good luck. Oh, I thought that was Fear and Blitz. I thought was Incineroar. No, it's the other guy. Never mind. And they're gonna Terrastalize this. Interesting. Into Fairy. Why? Maybe they're worried about my Klefki's foul play. Maybe they Googled what Klefki did that whole time that they took to make the decision. Or they're just trying to get as little health back as possible. Mwah. We still eat. We're still eating out here. Astro would have done more. Bye. Goodbye, Terra. Goodbye, Calyrex. That's a good turn for me. I'll take it. I guess they didn't want to knock out my Klefki yet. Fine. My Klefki can still cook foul play. Oh, they weren't gonna knock me out with Astral Barrage. I had plenty of HP left. Yeah. That Calyrex, they're restricted. Never got a chance this game. Probably back in Arilla if I had to guess. Yep. They get a fake out turn if they want. I'm gonna click foul play here. And I think a hard swap into my Archaladon. Let me get my stamina boosts going. Oh, they could Draco into that slot though, right? Hopefully they don't. See, I want to just make sure I preserve the rain for later in the game. Look at me, I'm Archaladon. They did go for Draco, but they missed. Okay, good thing they missed. They U-turn, they give me the stamina. We take those. Did Draco though. A little concerning. All right, Rilla's switching back into Blythe. They're going into the Incin probably. Although I don't know why they would. Unless they expected Draco to knock me out. Oh no, it's Fairy. Really? Where's your damage? Okay, I mean at this point we're fine, right? Like sure they could Draco us, but I mean whatever. Yeah, well now I gotta swap out the Klefki. I guess I'll hold on to it while I'm here. Let me switch into my Wo-Chen. Let me start off with an Electro Shot into the PP. Let's see if I can get my +1 for free. Then fire off a Flash Cannon to that slot next turn. They Helping Hand boost this. They're gonna have to crit through, if anything. Light Screen's still up for me. Yeah, we eat. We eat good. Stamina's +2 now. Electro Shot. The Helping Hand boost actually did a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. So do we, you know what? They're -2 now. We're gonna get some Grassy Terrain recovery. We can Pollen Puff ourselves. I'm probably gonna Protect and Snarl this turn. It's a good time. Might as well get more Grassy Terrain recovery while I'm here. This is gonna be another long game, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this a long 4-battle video. But this team is a very slow-paced team. Trying again. Come on, man. How am I not gonna take advantage of the Grassy Terrain right now? Rare, Snarl. And what's the Clefairy doing? I personally don't think they have enough damage to win this game. Oh, that's what the Clefairy's doing. Firing off a raw Sting. Alright, now that they're at -3. Honestly, they probably still knock me out. Light screen's still up, though. I'm gonna attempt to wake, but I have to burn my mandatory turn here first. Let's just flash cannon the fairy. Nice. Now they're -5. Yeah, they're not KOing me again. Wo-Chen fast asleep, burning my mandatory turn. I'm pretty sure this fairy is gonna drop to this flash cannon. Bye. All right, another great turn, man. We got all the right pieces in all the right places. Rillaboom the Unrivaled joining us again. Welcome back. Thanks for the healing. Appreciate the healing. And now guess what? That Raging Bolt is locked onto -5. Which is like definitely bad news for them. Alright, we snarl again. And we protect here. Thanks for the grassy terrain. Sorry. Sorry I'm putting you through this, but I need HP. You know? I need the HP, man. I don't mean to be a jerk, but I need it. U-turn is gonna hurt, yeah. That's for sure. We do wake, though. I wish I clicked Ruination. Because getting them to -6 makes no big difference. If I went for Ruination, that would have made a lot bigger of a difference. I think with Wo-Chen, I got to hard swap my Klefki back in. Because the light screen should be running out not this turn, but next turn. If my math is correct. So let's just make sure the Klefki's on the field for when it's here. Now let's just body press Rilla. Raging Bolt's not doing damage to me. Hello, it's me, Klefki. I'm back. Draco again's gonna miss again. Yo, my opponent, granted, that Draco's not gonna do any damage unless it crits. My opponent is not having good luck with those Dracos. Here's a body press, though. Sorry, bye, Rilla. I got the crit. Yikes, man. We're not gonna drop. We're at the point where we might not drop a single Pokemon in this last game. Again, unless these Dracos eventually end up critting me every single time. It feels like we're not gonna drop a single Pokemon in this game. All right, I'm pretty sure body press is my highest damage output right now. I think we're like +2 stamina or something. Probably still doesn't get the KO here, but it does a lot more than an Electro Shot does, and it does a lot more than a Flash Cannon does to an Electric type Pokemon. Battle was canceled. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not dropping a single Pokemon in the end of this game against Blythe. Not dropping a single set in today's video. Saucy Heem Dog, you made yourself a pretty darn good team. A pretty darn good Klefki team. Honestly, that was a day. That was a fun video. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much, Saucy Heem Dog, for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Grab yourself a shirt, grab yourself a hat, check out our Patreon, and have yourselves a fabulous rest of your night. I'm Kevin, Pokesports. Peace out, and bye-bye.